Morning folks, how you doing? Welcome to another vlog. Now this one's a bit different this week, and the main reason for that is I've sort of wrecked my Mac. Well, it's not permanently wrecked, but I was trying to do a factory reset, because you see these things get clogged up when you're trying to vlog every week. You soon get a lot of files, especially when you're filming in 4K. So yeah, I tried to clear stuff out other ways, but I thought it was getting too sluggish, so I was trying to do a factory reset and then couldn't get it started again. So after being with Apple support for hours yesterday, came to the conclusion that I'm going to have to take it in, excuse me. So yeah, and because of COVID, it's difficult to get an appointment. So yeah, I can't get an appointment until next Tuesday. So yeah, I'm without a computer, so this video this week is having to be done on my old iPad. So I'm going to struggle to process this file, I think, when I get onto it. So I'm not shooting in 4K this week. And also this week, completely unrelated, Harvey got a haircut. Harvey, show everybody your haircut. So yeah, so I thought I can't really do a walking video this week because it's still restricted with where I can go anyway. Can't really do a van video this week because shooting all the time lapses and stuff like that would be difficult. So yeah, so I thought I'd sort of look back at the year of vlogging that I've done. I pretty much started doing it at the start of 2020, not realising there was a pandemic on the way. I'd done a couple before that, I think, when I was down in Clifton Arts Festival, which is a festival we quite often do. I decided that I wanted to do a bit more videoing, and yeah, but it was really the start of 2020 when it became a bit more of a sort of a resolution. But it's one of these things, you know, it was to get me out of my comfort zone, really. And I think it's always good to try and do that. So a lot of the first ones I did, yeah, they were a bit ropey, and it's just getting yourself used to doing these things. And yeah, soon realised as well that the pandemic was on the way, so I wasn't going to be able to film what I usually did, you know, all the juggling shows and stuff. So I'd have to come up with something else. So that's when I started doing the weekly walking vlogs, which I really enjoyed doing, and I hopefully other people got something out of them. But it made me this week made me think, yeah, why do something like this every week for a year? And there's probably a few reasons. I think it's important to have something creative to do in your life, whether it's, I don't know, drawing, painting, or juggling even. And without with the pandemic on, so all my usual creative outlets were sort of lost to me. So this was a good way of having something to occupy me creatively, and I think I've definitely benefited from that. That combined with being out in nature, you know, walking every week, well, more than every week and nearly every day with the dogs, and yeah, that combination I think has been good for my mental health, definitely. And I think it could benefit everybody in terms of mental health, just to get out and walk and to do something creative. So yeah, I'd recommend this to to anybody. So what would my tips be? Just start, basically. Don't worry about the equipment you've got. I started just with the GoPro, and then as I became more interested in it as a hobby, started collecting more of the expensive equipment. Not that expensive. I don't always go for, you know, really expensive stuff, he says, having just bought a drone. But yeah, just start with whatever you've got. In terms of filming stuff, don't film too much. I think I made the mistake at the start of just letting the camera run. Especially when you're filming in 4K, you end up with huge files that are difficult for your computer to handle. So yeah, just treat the things you're filming as like you were just stopping to take a photograph. So that's what I do when I'm doing the walking vlogs. if I think there's a nice scene or a nice shot, just wipe my nose here, then I'd just, you know, maybe pan across the view for 3 or 4 seconds and then turn the camera off. If you leave it running, you're just giving yourself more editing to do when you get home. So yeah, don't film too much. And if you're going to do it weekly, you need to sort of factor in the time as well. So it probably takes me, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 hours to do the videos. Yeah, maybe sometimes a bit longer than that, but yeah, you got to factor these things in if you're going to decide to stick to some type of routine. But it's the same with any habit. If you do it often enough, it does become second nature. So yeah, I've got into a bit of a pattern of doing these now. But yeah, it does take a fair bit of time to do them. But if you're enjoying doing it, then that's not an issue really, is it? So yeah, it is something I'd recommend people doing. And do it for yourself. Don't do it with the intention of trying to get a load of followers on YouTube. I mean, I am a bit interested in that and I do look at the numbers. But yeah, I wouldn't say that that's the main reason I'm doing it. It was, you know, for myself and probably for my family as well, to see what I'm doing, because obviously they live over in Wales and England. So yeah, it's to let them see what I'm doing. So if anybody else gets benefit from it as well, then that's great. So yeah, do it for yourself. Don't do it for any other reason. But if it grows into something else, then that's great as well. But yeah, so a bit of a different one this week. I'm going to keep it short. I'm not going to waffle on indefinitely here. I know a lot of people, when they're doing YouTube videos, would sort of do some sort of script to work to, but I never really do that. I should probably think a bit more when I'm doing the walking ones about giving some more history and details of the places I'm walking. But with the general vlogs, I'm just waffling really. But yeah, hopefully you enjoy some of the waffles, and hopefully the more I do it, the better at waffling I'll get. But yeah, thanks for watching this bit of a different one this week, and hopefully by next week the Mac will be fixed and we're back to business as usual, and back to working on the van, and finally get some more of the drone footage I've been shooting. I've been shooting a bit of footage down near the railway, the old railway near the Inch Abbey. Got some nice shots down there the other day, so hopefully do a bit more flying over the next week and have one week when it's just some of the drone footage that I've done. But anyway, that'll do for now. Thanks for watching again. See you soon. Bye.